did I put it in Discord at least? What was I thinking when I sat down? I didn't even do my Discord blast. Oh my god. Well. July 29th is when Tales of the Shire goes live. Blackthorn says, got ambushed in a shipwreck this morning. He downed me, but I revived and took him out. My first PvP encounter. Nice. He went to a deep desert shipwreck. Oh. Wow, the Dune Awakening Discord. Our Dune Awakening channel in Discord has a ton of messages I did not notice until now. Alright, I gotta stop looking at Dune Awakening stuff we're playing. We're doing this right now. Close all these things down. Get back to the game. No messages that I need to pay attention to. We're out on social media now because I forgot to do my blasts earlier. Alright. We're supposed to go take an order at the F4 facility. And I'll probably need to duck out and get some more coffee here in a minute. Oh, I forgot to make my new suit. I could make a new suit at the... Time for a trippy dream sequence. Someone said the other day that I need to be prepared to have an hour and a half. I don't know if that's actually true, but they were like, prepare to have an hour and a half cutscene at the end of this game, just like the other Kojima
By
games.
the way,
And I was like,
you saw Tomorrow with the apples in the corridor, right? It seems she was training, trying to gain more control over her temporal abilities. Taking green unripened apples and attempting to age them until they're red and ready to eat. But she's still having trouble getting it just right. She's taking it too far and making them rotten. There's no need to rush them. She'll get the hang of it soon enough. In the meantime, let's continue to support her.
how much can I carry on my current? Battle Skeleton lets me carry 100 kilos. I might keep the Battle Skeleton, honestly. I do get more carrying capacity with the one I can craft, but I don't know. This one reduces, like, I take, like, next to no damage when I'm getting shot at with this one. And I just feel like...
From this location, you should be able to see some snow-capped mountains, Sam. Your next objective can be found in the heart of them, in the form of the Eastern Environmental Observatory.
Oh, great. We're gonna have to build...
Once again, you'll need to link up several sites on route
Oh,
to
this'll be a lot of
the first such site to be brought online
zip lines.
is the chronobiologist shelter, which is due west. Pick up the main order on this delivery terminal in order to begin.
I guarantee you this will be a lot of zip lines. Yeah. Before I do anything though, let me check. This is great for terrain traversal, and I can carry an extra 20 kilos, but honestly, I don't. I kind of like the one I have. However, they're about to send me into the mountains. Rivers, slopes, and snow. Fuck. We'll switch it out. I have a full playthrough of the first game too, Queen Blueface. Whenever it came out, I did a full playthrough of Solasta on stream and review. I've done all but the last DLC, because the last DLC, Palace of Ice, came out when I was doing something else and I didn't have time to play it. Short version, highly recommend Solasta. It's the budget version of Baldur's Gate 3. Same rule set. It's the 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Same rule set. Different world, different setting. Baldur's Gate 3 is Forgotten Realms. Solasta is its own world. Highly recommend Solasta. The second one is shaping up to be even better, and they've got a bigger budget now. They're doing it in Unreal 5, so it's an even more impressive looking game. Way more options in the second one. But yeah, the first Solasta, 2 thumbs up. That's the short version. Exceptional game. Again, budget version of Baldur's Gate 3. Not that many facial options, not that many voice options, but the rule set is there, the dice rolling is there, grid-based, turn-based combat is there, the verticality is there, like jumping up and getting, it's the exact same thing as Baldur's Gate 3 when it comes to gameplay. The difference is that it doesn't have the Baldur's Gate 3 budget, so you don't have the really cool romances and voice acting, and it's the voice acting is very basic, the dialogue is very basic, story is it's all right, it's fun. It's a fun game though, and the DLCs are Celeste is good, totally worth it. For $10, fuck yeah, that's a steal. You'll get, I think the main campaign is like 40-ish hours, and then you'll get out of that the DLCs and everything else. Yeah, like Hector said, it's more rulesy than Baldur's Gate 3. It's definitely a faithful adaptation of the 5th edition D&D rule set. I'm gonna store this skeleton here. No, that's recycle. So I guarantee this is going to be me building a boatload of zip lines, which in the long run will probably help me out with a ton of stuff. What's up, Devon? Oh, I can't do that yet. I don't care about coffin boards.
Order accepted. Thank you. Take care of yourself, Sam. Rest recommended.
Alright, now. Right outside of here, I know we have a zip line already established. However, the first run up there, I have to connect it first before I can do zip lines. And of course, there's BTs right along the base here. Trail. If I want to avoid the BTs, I'm probably going to want to go up through the mountains. But whatever. Let's I'm going to hoof this and see. But I gotta hook them up first, and then I'll have to build zip lines on the way back down. Fuck, I wonder if I should take PC. I'm not gonna take PCC. Man. I don't know what resources they're gonna have up the mountain. I should build some more PCC2s. Because they might not have the resources up the mountain. To build them. And when I'm coming back down, I'm gonna probably end up wanting to place zip lines on the way back down. Because I don't know how many other players have placed up there. I feel like I shouldn't need all these guns, so I could probably unequip a lot of these guns. Let's go to facility storage. Let's take the assault rifle, the bola gun, machine gun, and put that in storage. Alright, that ought to be good. And then I can build myself like 2 more PCC2s maybe? Let's build 3. Alright, auto arrange the cargo. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. And out the door I went.
Perhaps you should take a break.
Perhaps you should take a break. This would be interesting. I haven't done a on-foot journey in a while. I think that's what I'm shooting for right there. No, there's a different zip line over there too. Wow, so there's two. Okay. This will be cool, man. Once I get this going. Stop looking over your shoulder, bruh. I'm gonna try to go up through that mountain. I'm gonna try to go through that gap right there and avoid the BTs if I can. I mean, after all, that's what I built this magnificent new exoskeleton for, right? To traverse. Alright,
Take care, Sam.
here we go. Wipe the sweat off your brow, bro. We're going up in the mountains.
Okay.
Shake that weakness off. That's BT territory over there, which I'm going to hopefully avoid. I'm going to go up through this mountain pass and see.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
This is where the fun begins. Yeah, see, they're already starting me with rain because they're like, no, no, we're gonna make you deal with BTs, no matter if you try to go around. Well, we are going up there, so.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Gotta pay attention to the rocks that slide down now. Let us observe the local environment. Probably the smart thing to do is keep going up through here, then go across here, and climb up and over. So let's go ahead and draw.
Commencing route creation.
Oh yeah, Kojima himself was the one who said this is the delivery game. There's action and sci-fi and stuff smashed in, but like 85% of the gameplay loop is making deliveries in various ways. Sometimes it's traversing terrain, sometimes it's driving, sometimes it's riding. You gotta build monorails, you gotta build highways, you gotta build zip lines, you gotta fight bandits, there's demon creatures from the other world. It's gonna be really interesting when I get over and connect it to see where all the zip lines have already been placed, because then I'm gonna strategically back place them. To get back down the mountain. And then he said I'm gonna have to connect multiple through the mountains. So I'm assuming this is the mountain section of the game, like the first game had a mountain section. So I would expect the next couple of streams we're gonna be like doing lots of zipline building. We're definitely gonna push. We gotta push pretty hard the next few days to get through this though before the 15th, because I've only got 4 more days. Well, today and 4 more days. So like, we're gonna definitely push another 2 hours this morning. We'll do a 4-hour session, and I gotta push pretty hard the next few days. But I'm gonna go up until the drops go live for Dune Awakening, and then I'll switch over. But I'm probably to keep my Dune Awakening stuff down to a like 2 to 3 hours a day for the next few days until I beat this, because I gotta get this beat before Destiny 2 drops. And he just said earlier that during the stream that I've covered 50% of the map, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm like 40 hours into the game and I've only done half the map. I gotta push. It's not enough to only do 2 or 3 hours a day. I need to be doing 4 to 6 hours a day to get through this game in time. And I really wish I had the time to do a completionist journey, because I do like the gameplay loop with this. I would love to be doing here, but like Dribron was saying the other day, it's like 200 plus hours if you're gonna do the completionist version, like build all the highways, build all the zip lines, repair all the monorails. That's 200 plus hours. It's like, I don't have that kind of time, unfortunately. One thing I will say about this new exosuit is I'm watching my battery. I've barely drained any battery at all. I'm still like 120%. So this new exoskeleton is really well designed for the Snoke. It doesn't drain anything, whereas the combat one, oh yeah, you definitely feel the drain. Hector. That's right, you just sit there in your wheelchair and ding your bell. The snow is beyond you. Ding, 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 ding. 'Cause I'm snow blind. Alright. Oh, there's music, which means I gotta mute the stream. I don't understand shit, Hector, and to be honest with you, for me, the storyline is way too like with you. Like I think the stories are overly confusing as well, and I think what I appreciate the most, I actually like this right here. Like I don't mind the monotonous. Like I find it kind of fun to build the highways and the zip lines and traversals because when I get done, it's like I can zip through and it's like, yeah, I built something really cool. I really don't like the combat in this game. Like I don't like the action combat. Like I don't think the gunplay is very good at all. Um, I don't like the just don't like the combat. And I really don't like it when they do things with the story that just aren't explained. And Kojima does that. He just doesn't explain shit. He's just like, I'm gonna leave it vague, and you're gonna be wondering what I really meant with that. And it's like, I'm not a fan of that sort of storytelling. All right, music is wrapped. Right, the building aspect of it appeals to me because you get a sense of accomplishment. But the story and the combat are not my favorite parts of these games.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Good to see a friendly face. It's been a while since I've had visitors.
Right, JK, only
Check
3
your
years
cargo
later
right
after
away.
you've had enough dreams. You wake up one night with a cold sweat, be like, oh, I finally understood what he meant at way station number 3 with the whale and the penguin
You took
and that
excellent
thing that
care of
jumped
this
out with the
cargo,
red
didn't you?
face and the
I
bell.
like it when people take their work seriously. How did you manage to handle so many orders at once? I should have no trouble continuing. All right.
Hook a sister up.
Now displaying your current order grade.
I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks. I picked up this accessory in the use. You should
Don't
try
care.
attaching it.
Don't care.
Oh, and in case you're... I've taken to call. They appear to... Oh, just another It's introduced a... You know, I can't help. Anyway, I hope this isn't the... With no one else around. Oh, by the way... It's probably in your interest to find out more. And, who knows? I just... Thanks again.
Well then, Sam. By the way, we have info on Nilvana to share. Could you join me on the bridge?
Order completed. Well done.
Alright. Now we've been connected. The ship is here. Now, let's go see where they want to send me next, but I have a feeling that we're going to want to connect zip lines before we do the next mission.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
I gotta remember my truck is back at D4 or F4, whatever it is.
We managed to learn a few more things about Neil Vanna. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie, can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Neil Vanna's name was on her client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying. She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my often phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
Sam, this is Charlie. A new assignment has been entered into the system. You've been asked to go and connect the metagenomesis to the network. Access the chronobiologist's delivery terminal to find and undertake this main order.
Oakley dokley, now we can see where this is, and then I probably need to backtrack and connect zip lines. And also my truck is all the way back down there, and I probably should go put my truck on the Magellan. Let's have a trippy dream sequence.
You really don't remember me.
That woman just now, was that...
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
A snowstorm?
Ooh, just the man I've been waiting for. The meta... We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified, and
Okay.
you might find the capturing part tricky, but if... Now, this emu,
Okay.
it may well have some kind of... The metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature. Personally,
Okay.
also, there's another order I want you to... They might not help us out.
Okay. Yeah, see, this isn't even... I gotta go back down, so I'm definitely gonna want to go back to my vehicle, drive it back up the coast to that, grab it, and then drive over there. Yeah. So we're definitely going back down. Okay. All right.
Order accepted. Thank
Let
you.
me go say hi to my wife. She's awake. I'll be right back.